Hello friends, my name is Rohit Raj and today we are going to discuss about the benefits of using cloud services. So in this module, you will be introduced to some of the benefits that cloud computing offers. You will learn how cloud computing can help you meet variable demand while providing a good experience for your computer customer. We'll also learn about security, governance, overall manageability in the cloud. So let us start. So as we are discussing what we are going to do in this introduction, we are going to learn about what we are going to learn. You will learn how cloud computing can help you meet variable demand. You will also learn about security, governance, overall manageability in the cloud. And coming to the learning objectives of this module, after completing this module, you will be able to describe the benefits of high availability and scalability in the cloud, describe the benefits of reliability and predictability in the cloud, describe the benefits of security, governance in the cloud, and describe the benefits of manageability in the cloud. So we are going to learn about now next describe the benefits of high availability and scalability in the cloud. What do you mean by availability and scalability? When building or deploying a cloud application, two of the biggest consideration are uptime and the ability to handle demand. That means scale. So let's talk about high availability. When you are deploying an application, a service, yeah, any IT resources, it's important the resources are available when we needed. High availability focus on ensuring maximum availability regardless of disruptions or event that may occur. So that means high availability means it's important the resources are available when needed. Resources are available when needed. High ability focus on ensuring maximum ability regardless of disruptions or event that may occur. When you are architecting your solution, you will need to account for service availability guarantees. Azure is highly available cloud environment with uptime guarantees depending on the services. These guarantees are part of the service level agreements which we will discuss in coming chapter. What is SLA, service level agreements? Now, what do you mean by scalability? Another major benefit of cloud computing is the scalability of cloud resources. Scalability refers to the ability to adjust resources to meet demand. If suddenly experience peak traffic, your systems are overwhelmed. The ability to scale means you can add more resources to better handle the increased demand. So scalability means your ability to scale, to add more resources to better handle the increased demand. The other benefits of scalability is that you are not overpaying for services because the cloud is consumption based model. You only pay for what you use. If demand drops off, you can reduce your resources, thereby reduce your cost. So there is benefit of using cloud services in terms of scalability, that when there is high peak you can increase your resources, when there is no need of resources you can reduce it. Scaling generally comes into varieties, vertical and horizontal. Scaling comes into varieties, horizontal and vertical. Vertical scaling is focused on increasing or decreasing the capability of resources. In vertical scaling, we are increasing resources capabilities. In horizontal scaling, is adding or subtracting the number of resources. In horizontal scaling, what we are doing, reducing the number of resources, while in vertical scaling we are increasing the capabilities of resources. So let's talk about vertical scaling. With vertical scaling, if you were deploying an app, you needed more processing power. You could vertically scale up to add more CPUs, RAM to the virtual machine. So vertically scaling means to increase CPUs, RAM to the virtual machine. Conversely, if you realized you had over specified the needs, you could vertically scale down by lowering the CPU or RAM specification. So you have to understand how your resources is going to be responsible for your cloud computing. It's your thing to manage vertical scaling by providing more CPU, more RAM to the virtual machine to scale up, yeah, to reduce RAM and CPU power to when there is no need of extra capabilities. So that's the vertical scaling. Now coming to horizontal scaling. With horizontal scaling, if you suddenly experienced a steep jump in demand, your deployed resources could be scaled out either automatically or manually. For example, you could add additional virtual machines, containers, scaling out. In the same manner, if there was a significant drop in demand, deployed resources could be scaled in either automatically or manually. Scaling in. So in horizontal scaling, we are increasing the resources amount like virtual machines count, containers count to handle the huge amount of demand of resources. So while we are saying horizontal scaling means to increase the count of resources, in vertical scaling we are increasing the capabilities of resources by increasing CPU, RAM power to the virtual machine. Now let's talk about benefits of reliability and predictability in the cloud. Reliability and predictability are two crucial cloud benefits that help you develop solutions with confidence. Reliability and predictability are two crucial cloud benefits that help you develop cloud solution with confidence. What do you mean by reliability? Reliability is the ability of a system to recover from failures and continue to function. It's also one of the pillars of the Microsoft Azure well architectured framework. So reliability is the ability of to recover from failures and continue to function. The cloud, by virtue of its decentralized design, naturally supports a reliable and resilient infrastructure. With a decentralized design, the cloud enables you to have resources deployed in regions around the world. So, by decentralized designs means cloud enables us to deploy resources in regions around the world. So in that case, if one of the resources or one of the regions data center fail, other could replace that and manage and continue to function. With this global scale, even if one region has a catastrophic event, other regions are still up and running. You can design your applications to automatically take advantage of this increased reliability. In some cases, your cloud environment itself will automatically shift to a different region for you with no action needed on your part. That means cloud has that capability to automatically come over from the failures by giving cloud services different regions locations. You will learn more about how Azure leverages cloud scale to provide reliability later in this series. So let's talk about predictability. Predictability is in the cloud lets you move forward with confidence. What does predictability does? It lets you move forward with confidence. Predictability can be focused on performance predictability, cost predictability. Predictability main focus is to performance predictability and cost predictability. Both performance and cost predictability are heavily influenced by the Microsoft Azure well architectured framework. Deploy a solution that's built around this framework. You have a solution whose cost and performance are predictable. By saying this, you mean by deploying any solution, yeah, anything on cloud, you have predictability power, performance predictability, cost predictability. So now coming to performance, what is performance predictability? Performance predictability focus on predicting the resources needed to deliver a positive experience for your customers. Focus on performance predictability focus on predicting the resources needed to deliver a positive experience for your customers. Auto scaling, load balancing, high availability are just some of the cloud concepts that support performance predictability. What are the sources? Auto scaling, load balancing, and high availability are the things that support performance predictability. If you suddenly need more resources, auto scaling can deploy additional resources to meet the demand and then scale back when the demand drops. Or if the traffic is heavily focused on one area, load balancing will help redirect some of the overload to less stressed areas. Now, coming to cost predictability, cost predictability is focused on predicting or forecasting the cost of the cloud spend. That means cost predictability is related to the how your Azure cloud services will be charged for your uses. With the cloud, you can track your resources use in real time. Cost predictability. In cost predictability, we have power to predict what will be the cost of our Azure resources, what we are using by cost predictability. With cloud, you can track your resource use in real time, monitor resources to ensure that you are using them in the most efficient way, and apply that analytics to find patterns, trends that help better plan resource deployments. By operating in the cloud and using cloud analytics and information, you can predict future cost. That means if you are in the cloud and using cloud services and uses is cloud analytics power, you can predict your cost, manage your resources, and adjust your resources as needed. You can even use tools like the total cost of ownership or pricing calculator to get an estimate of potential cloud spend. There are some of the tools that support cost predictability like price estimate calculator, total cost of ownership. These are the cloud services that help you estimate cost for your Azure services. Now coming to the next topic, that is describe the benefits of security and governance in the cloud. Whether you are deploying infrastructure as a service or software as a service, cloud features support governance and compilation. The things like set templates help ensure that all your deployed resources meet corporate standards. Buying sync security and governance in the cloud, we means we meet the corporate standard. Azure have that capability that support standard corporate standards, government regulatory requirements. Plus, you can update all your deployed resources to new standards as standards change. Cloud-based auditing helps flag any resource that's out of compliance with your corporate standards. There is cloud-based auditing that helps you to manage any resources that is out of compliance with your corporate standards and provides mitigation strategies. That also provides mitigation strategies for allocating resources depending on your operating module. Software patches and updates may also automatically be applied, which helps with both governance and security. On the security side, you can find a cloud solution that matches your security needs. Cloud services says on the security sides, you can find a cloud solution that matches your security needs. If you want maximum control of security, infrastructure as a service provides you with physical resources but lets you manage the operating systems, install its software, including patches and maintenance. That means with using infrastructure as a service, you have a full control of physical resources, but cloud lets you manage operating system, install its software, including patches and maintenance. If you want patches and maintenance taken care of automatically, platform as a service and software as a service deployments may be the best cloud strategies for you. And because the cloud is intended as an over the internet delivery of IT resources, cloud providers are typically well suited to handle things like distributed denial of services attacks, making your network more robust and secure. There is very much of the things that cloud is managing, and some of the things are cloud offers many of the services as infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Infrastructure as a service, cloud manages the physical infrastructure, and have and you are managing the physical operating systems, RAM, CPUs, and maintenance and patches. And there is also other services that will manage everything for you, like platform as a service, software as a service. And because the cloud is intended as an over the internet of IT resources, cloud providers are typically well suited to handle things like distributed denial of service, DDoS attacks, making your network more robust and secure. By establishing a good governance footprint early, you can keep your cloud footprint updated, secure, and well managed. Cloud says that by managing a good governance footprint, you can keep your cloud footprint updated, secure, and well managed. Now let's discuss describe the benefits of manageability in the cloud. Manageability in the cloud. A major benefit of cloud computing is the manageability options. There are two types of manageability for cloud computing that you will learn about in this series. Both are excellent benefits. Manageability of the cloud. Manageability of the cloud speaks to managing your cloud resources. Speaks to managing your cloud resources. In the cloud, you can automatically scale resources deployment based on need, deploy resources based on a pre-configured template, reviewing the need for manual configuration, monitor the health of resource and automatically replacing failing resources, receive automatic alerts based on configured metrics so you are aware of performance in real time. Now coming to management in the cloud. Management in the cloud speaks to how you are able to manage your cloud environment and resources. You can manage these. Cloud says that management in the cloud speaks how you are able to manage your cloud environment and resources. Cloud environment and resources through a web portal, using a command line interface, using APIs, using PowerShell. Cloud says that you can manage your resources and environment by using through web portal, using the command line interface, using APIs, using PowerShell. So it's managing cloud. You can manage it through various things, using PowerShell, using Azure portal, command line interface. So there are lots of options available to manage cloud resources. So let's discuss what we have learned in this module. So in this module, you learned about some of the benefits of operating in the cloud. You learning about high availability, reliability, how those works to keep your application running. You also learn about how the cloud can provide a more secure environment. Finally, you learn that cloud provides a highly manageable environment for your resources. Learning objectives. You should now be able to describe the benefits of high availability and scalability in the cloud. Describe the benefits of reliability and predictability in the cloud. Describe the benefits of security and governance in the cloud. And describe the benefits of manageability in the cloud. Thank you.